but LegXercise.
Love it. This is Denise Repko. She is a wellness expert, and this is LegXercise. So this is a motorized machine. It's doing the exercise for us. So this is not a replacement for like a treadmill or elliptical or anything like that.
Correct.
Who it is for, with, by the way, 31,000 sold since it debuted in just February of this year. It is for many of you out there who have been told you need to get your body moving, but you can't. And I'm going to tell you a story about my dad within this hour. We have an hour together. By the way, we would love for you to call us if you have this, because it's an interesting little piece of machinery that we have been very interested here at QVC. We're like, okay, who is this for? Obviously 31,000 of you, and since February, that's a big number. It gets you moving, it gets the circulation going, but it's doing the work for you. But you're actually moving when you might not be able to, or maybe you're a caregiver to someone who may not be able to. This could be a game changer. It's about your lower extremities getting moving instead of just sitting, instead of laying. It's about muscle engagement. It's about blood flow. This is a $200 machine. We don't always have it, and sometimes it's right at that QVC price. We just put it on sale, and it's $20 off, which is nice. We also have a payment plan, which is called Easy Pay. So any major credit card gets it home to you for $36, and then you get to pay it off over time. You also get 30 days to try it out. Get it in your home. There's a couple different settings to use, and see how it works for you. And if it doesn't, you just return it. But you got to know, you got to try it out and take it to your doctor and talk to them about it. Yeah. And we would like to hear from you. So our Share Your Story line is open. Can we put up that phone number? Because I'm not remembering it right now. We're gonna get that up for you. But we would like to hear from you, because Denise and I have had an hour of this before.
A couple times.
We got so many great phone calls.
It was awesome.
It's 1-800-395-1601. And I think this is particularly something that you want to hear from other people who have used it. So if you're thinking about it and you're on the fence, please just call us. You could be helping someone out a lot, and we would love to hear from you. And we have a whole hour to talk about it.
And yeah, we don't always get a full hour, but we had the best time TSV Day, because we had so many good callers, just literally so excited about it. One woman called her doctor who lives up the street. She saw his bedroom light on, and she said, "Turn on QVC." And her doctor said, get it now. So we had so much fun that day. But honestly, like the rest of you, I first saw this and I went, and I'm a fitness person, been working out since I'm 14, and I went, oh, I don't really know. But not everybody has the same levels of mobility. Not everybody has the knowledge or the ability to get up and move, get up and walk. But maybe you have such mobility challenges that all you can do is sit. And why I love this is because, yes, it's for you if you are that person with a mobility challenge and you are, stuck sitting and you can't do much to get up. This, all you have to do, put your feet on it. It does the movement for you. It's whisper quiet. There are 2 settings for a higher and a lower pace, which are very close. And it also can be flat or up on an incline. And then as we get through the process, because we have a whole hour, there's other things you can do with your upper body, with using handheld weights and just doing different things with your legs. But this, it doesn't get any easier to help increase the circulation in your legs. It puts your feet, your knees, your ankles at the perfect position for that flexion and extension. And it truly, at the end of the day, all the reports have come back to tell us it gives your legs that overall more healthy feeling.
Yeah. It really does. It's really exciting, and that's why so many have been ordered since we made this available. I remember one of the first presentations, it was just like, there was like 10,000 out of here immediately. So much so that we've had a today's special value. This is pretty close to a today's special value price, where you're saving $20. And remember, you do have 30 days to get it home, try it out. Talk to your doctor about it. He may not live down the street, and you can't knock on his door.
Can't call and see his window.
You can call, he or she. But this is showing you, Denise is showing you, it's doing the work for you. Like mine is moving, hers is moving. You just place your feet on top of it and go.
It is super, super quiet. It's lightweight. It weighs about, 5-6 pounds. But down here at the bottom corner, there's a counter. This is literally counting your movements. So in 1 minute, 70 movements or steps. How about 1 hour? 4,000 200
in
steps
an hour.
In an hour.
And you're not going to be like
out of breath,
or any of that. You could really just be like scrolling through your Facebook, or
whatever.
answering emails, or on a work call, or just sitting and watching QVC or your favorite show, and an hour can go by pretty fast, and 4,000 steps.
Yeah, and you don't have to get up and go outside. You don't have to, maybe it's not safe where you live, maybe it's too cold, too hot, the fall is coming, maybe leaves are slippery. Whatever the reasoning may be for you, this is something you can do in the privacy and comfort of your own home. You can wear your pajamas, your regular clothes, your workout clothes if you want. You can go barefoot. You can go with sneakers. You can go with shoes, even with a slight little heel. A lot of people take this to the office. The footbed's open, so it doesn't matter what size you have. And I don't know if you can see, there's a little sparkly on there.
It's the season of sparkle.
Yeah, I know. Little texture here, little silicone nubbies here, so that when your feet are even on this, if you have bare feet or socks on, it just feels good to rub your feet on there. But I mentioned the incline or the flat. So you can use this flat, which just changes a little bit of the pitch and the way you feel it in your body. Or you can tuck those in, that's your flat, and then your incline would be to take them out. But the movement that's happening here in your ankles, in your feet, are going to put your knee, put your ankle at that optimal, most comfortable movement for those joints, because that's what we really want to keep ourselves moving. But the patent with this is that concave base. So as you see those feet shifting back and forth, it kind of is on a slight curve, and that's the patent that this LegXercise Pro is bringing to you. So it puts those legs in a comfortable position, it puts the knees in a great flex position, and those ankles as well. So I can sit back.
You can
and
sit back
relax
if you want to, or if you want to sit up, it'll engage the core. If that's something you want to do.
Hip flexors and core.
You can have some little weights. We've got egg weights on a great.
And we just had these on QVC too. I was just over
those are
there.
Cute.
These are called
Squeeze Magic.
I know, and they're so comfortable. Feel it in your hand.
Feel it. Oh,
right?
It's not hard on the inside.
It's not. It's super, super soft. And so what you can do with this too is add that upper body movement. Do the bicep curls, do the tricep kickbacks, do little rotation. You could even do wrist exercises with this. This is a great little product, by the way, and I'm not even presenting this. This is just one of my girlfriend's products. But you can do a whole host of things, and I love anytime you can get a product that gives you versatility. That's not just a one-trick pony that might not work for me, might not work for you. This can really grow with you. It could be all you do, it could be the beginning stages of what you do, or this can really be a lot of different things.
Well, and the wonderful thing is, if it's new to you, you can get it home on the payment plan. You don't have to, even though you're saving the $20, you may not have the whole $180 right now. Well, for a charge of $36, we send it off to you. If you decide to keep it, you can pay it off for the following 4 months. We just charge another $36 per month on your card. And if you don't end up loving it, you do have 30 whole days to try it out, to talk to your doctor. And if you don't end up loving it, you can return it. So, I mean, I think it's worth it, right? To be able to try it. And that's why we would love for you to call us and share your story, because we do want to hear from you. Were you skeptical? What has this done for you? How do you feel about where you are now to when you purchased it a couple months ago? Our Share Your Story line is open, 1-800-395-1601. Please, please call us. Now, my dad is, he suffers from dementia, from Alzheimer's dementia, and my mom has been his caregiver now, all of us, but particularly her for, for the few years it's kind of progressed as time has gone by. Most recently, he was sick, had to go to the hospital, and now he could walk with a walker, but he was starting to shuffle it a little bit. And that's when I started thinking about this for him, because he was starting to shuffle, and you and I talked about it, and you were like, this might be good for him. But now, since he was in the hospital, he had to go to a rehab, the place that he's in right now, and he's having trouble even getting up to walk on the walker. Like yesterday, he did 4 steps, and I'm thinking, now we definitely need this for him, because even if he's just getting up and moving to the side of his bed, he's able to put this down, and it makes your muscles remember the movement.
Yeah, it's movement, it's progress, and you know, what I like is that it's so lightweight that if you have any questions, please do bring this to your doctor's office and say, what do you think? But this is the type of machinery you will see in a physical therapy place or a rehabilitation place, because that's kind of what this is all about. It's just getting the movement to happen. And so so many times people just can't even get that started. And, you know, my dad has issues where he's, you know what his issue is? His issue is he's stubborn.
Yeah, I was just about to say, is it stubborn?
That's his issue. Because he knows his doctors told him, you know, Jack, you need to get up, you need to walk more. You know, he looked at this and he laughed.
I bet.
He said, he was like, what the heck is that thing? I'm like, Dad, do me a favor. You're sitting, you're watching the Phillies, you're watching the Eagles, you're on your computer. Just sit down and put your feet on it. I'm not asking you to do anything else.
Yeah.
Do what you do, put your feet on there. And he goes, oh, okay.
I'll try
All
it.
right. And then time's passing
Like
by.
you did with the EV Rider, and then
There
ended
you
up
go.
loving it.
Time's passing by, and he's actually moving.
Yeah.
You know, before you know it, Dad, you've just done 5,000 steps. He's, wow, you know, okay. He's not out of breath. My dad, when he walks, gets out of breath. You know, sometimes seniors have balance issues, or there's just no way they're going to go outside and walk in the heat or the humidity or the cold that may be coming. This is security of your own home, safety of your own home. Do what you're already doing, maybe working on a computer, maybe watching Terry on QVC. You're just putting your feet on here. You're not disrupting anybody in the house because it is whisper
quiet. We'll be quiet, and I'll even put my my mic down. Okay, ready? You can't hear it. I mean, it's like
It's soothing,
and
isn't it?
It is actually soothing.
Yeah.
That's what I was just gonna say. It's very calming.
It is.
It's there's the teeniest little sound. I mean, let me see if I can get it on my mic. Like, it's the tiniest sound, and then it is soothing because it's smooth and it has that concave.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, it's very relaxing. And with the little nubbies on there too, if you had bare feet or Tommy Copper socked feet,
of course, yes,
then
yes.
you can almost get like a little massage to it. I think if you are in that category of anything we talked about, you have to try it, especially when we have it on sale, because a lot of people have come back to QVC, they've heard about it, we had a Today Special Value about it, and they come back and it's either not there because we needed to get a new shipment, or it's back at the $200 price tag. When we have it on sale where you're saving $20, great easy payment plan, you really do owe it to yourself to try it out, because everybody that calls, and that's why I want to get a phone call or two or three, let's say three, we want three, that you get it home and it changes your mind. You may look at it like Denise's dad, like all of us that looked at it and we said, what could that be doing? And that's why I wanted to tell the story of my dad, because I realized that mobility can become almost impossible very quickly. And the slightest difference, the little bit of movement that you can do, can then get you to the place where you can do what Denise is doing.
If you want to. And this is kind of what I have my dad starting to do now. Not like a nice, big, long movement, but simple movements, like just a little knee lift, a little tap. Oh, your pegs need to lock into place. Yep.
There we go.
Simple, you know, and if you want to add to it, you absolutely can. And as you feel yourself getting stronger, that's what I love about the versatility here, that you can make it a full body. Now, are you going to break out into a sweat and become out of breath and have to change your clothes? No, it's not that type of equipment. This is a movement machine that increases your circulation, that puts mobility or helps mobility for those joints, because the more sedentary we become, the more inactive we become, the shorter and tighter our muscles get, the stiffer our body feels. And in addition to that, when you are moving, it helps your mental health and your mental capacity to keep that brain moving as well. But we all know the general or generic exercise claims, which is, you know, type 2 diabetes. It can help with lower blood pressure. It can help with heart things. So all of this, all combined, it's all for overall better feeling and overall health. It doesn't have to be anything too overwhelming or intimidating. There is nothing intimidating about this.
No, it's not intimidating at all.
You plug it in, it's on.
Tony's reading a book, she's checking her Facebook, she might pick up the weights for a little bit, but I mean, it's relaxing, right?
It actually really is.
It
I
is.
have one at home.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Tony has one at home.
I do use it. It does.
Yeah?
Because, you know, watching Netflix and chilling, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm sitting on
You're going to be sitting anyway, like you're sitting and you're streaming a favorite show.
It does really make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, after TSV day, when I was doing all those, you know, little leg lifts and leg taps and sitting up and rocking back, my thighs. I could not believe how sore my quads and
Yeah.
my hip